Hey there, welcome back to another lesson in this Tricentis test automation playlist. Today we are going to discuss about how we can create shared actions and how we can reuse them across our test cases. Now, if you have worked with Tosca, you can relate the shared action concepts to a test case library. So these libraries contains different reusable test steps, and these libraries can be called as a reference in different test cases. The first thing which it does is it increases reusability because you can reuse your test steps across multiple test cases. And the second thing which it does, it decreases the maintenance time and efforts. Because whenever something changes in your application, you can just update these libraries and then Tosca can automatically update all the test cases which uses these libraries. So that way it reduces the test maintenance effort and you can focus only on your testing rather than the changes which are happening on the application side. The same concept is applied in a shared action. Okay, so shared actions are like predefined test steps which can be reused across multiple test cases. And Tricentis Test Automation automatically updates all the test cases which are using a shared action if there are any changes. Okay, we can also use parameters within the shared action to make it more dynamic in nature, the same way we do it in Tosca. So let's see how we can create a shared action in Tricentis Test Automation and how we can reuse it in our test cases. So to create a shared action, we can do it multiple ways, but let's go to the builder section. And then in the builder section, you will see there is shared actions, right? And here there is an option to create a new shared action. Okay, so I'm going to click here and then we can provide a name for this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a login shared action. And this is for the Swag Labs demo website. So for this particular website, I'll be using this login module a number of different times in my test cases because for every test case, I need to log in into this website. So rather than using it multiple times in my test case, what I can do is I can create a shared action, which will basically contain the test steps to enter the username, enter the password, and click on login. So these three test steps will be there, and then I can reuse this across multiple test cases. Okay. Now, coming to shared action, we have created our login shared action here, and now we need to build this. So basically, we need to now get the test steps which can help us to build this shared action, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the modules which we have already scanned in Swag Labs demo website, which is the login screen, right? Containing all the three module attributes, which is username, password, and login. Okay, so here we are going to perform some actions. So we are going to input username and we are going to input a password and then we are going to perform left click, right? So here in the input, we are going to log in with the standard user and then we can use the password here. Okay, so this is our new shared action, which is for login, and I'm going to save this. Okay, and it will ask you if you want to save changes and apply everywhere wherever you are using this shared action. Okay. Now, if I expand this, you can see my login shared action, which has been created here. Now, I can go back to one of my test cases. Okay. And here we have got the login wait on. This is one of the test cases which we used for Swag Labs. Now, let's open this and let's see what are the different test steps here. So it opens the browser URL, it logs in the Swag Labs demo website, and then it looks at the product page, right? Now, instead of using this particular test steps here, right? What I can do is I can delete all these test steps which we are using here, and instead of that, I am going to now use a shared action. Now you can see that it is displaying this world icon, which is like a shared action. Okay. So these will contain all the test steps or the flow, right? And the flow contains our module attributes with all the values here. Okay. So whenever we want to make any changes to our shared action, it will be implemented here as well. Okay. So that's how you can create a shared action and you can reuse it across any test case. Now, if I build a new test case, I can directly drag this particular shared action without even scanning or without even rewriting the test steps, right? Okay, so finally, let's go ahead and run this and let's see whether it is giving us the expected results or not. Okay, so for this, before we use this, I'm going to remove all the parameters here. I don't need them right now. So I'm going to just have the test steps with a shared action, and then I'm going to save this. And now I'm going to run this privately on my machine. So I will start the run here. Will open the launcher. Now in the background, you can see it has opened a browser with source demo website, and then it is going to enter the username, password, and click on login, right? So as you can see, the run was successful. It's completed. And if I go to the runs tab, I can open the login wait on and then click here to view the logs. Okay. And you can see everything is exactly the same. But now we have made this test case more reusable by using the shared actions, right? And it will be easy to maintain if there are any changes to any of those test steps which we are using inside the shared action. Next, we will be talking about how we can parameterize a shared action, which means we can use parameters inside shared actions. That's all for this particular video. If you have any questions, then please leave it in the comments. If you like this video, then please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.